5 signs you are a highly attractive man. Some men chase attention, others move through the world in silence. And yet every room they enter shifts. But only a few understand that true attraction isn't built on charm. It's built on discipline, it's built on control. Sign 1, you're unshakably calm. Even when provoked, the truly attractive man doesn't react. He responds, he is not loud, not theatrical, he watches, he listens, and when the world around him crumbles, he remains unbroken, not because he lacks emotion, but because he has mastered it. This is the kind of man Marcus Aurelius described when he wrote, "You have power over your mind. Not outside events realize this, and you will find strength." While others explode in anger or fold into weakness, he draws power from stillness. People don't understand him, and that is why they are drawn to him. He becomes a mystery, a force, not easily moved, not easily forgotten. Sign to you are ruthlessly selective with your energy. You don't give your presence away cheaply. Your time is guarded, your attention sacred. You no longer chase validation or applause because you've seen the cost of pouring yourself into empty vessels. Epic teachers once warned if a man would be free, he must learn to disregard much. And so you disregard gossip, flattery, and noise. You walk with the silence of a man who seemed too much to be impressed by surface-level games, this quiet detachment. This inner independence it radiates, and they feel it. They sense you are whole without needing to be completed. They crave what you carry, but they don't know what it is we do. It is the mark of a man who owns himself. And in a world of men owned by distraction, this is magnetic sign 3. You speak less, but your words cut deeper. An attractive man does not need to dominate a conversation. He does not flood the air with empty opinions. He speaks when there is weight behind the words, and when he does, people listen. Why? Because restraint breeds respect, because silence, when chosen, not forced, is power. Seneca once wrote, "Speech is silver, but silence is golden," and in the noise of the modern world, few things are more attractive than a man who isn't desperate to be heard. He chooses his words like a sculptor chooses each stroke, deliberate, sharp, essential. People may talk louder around him, but when he finally speaks, the room quiets not because he demands it, but because he's earned it. That's the presence of a man who doesn't seek to impress, but who has already convinced himself. And in that certainty lies the rarest kind of magnetism. Sin, for you have mastered emotional stillness. There is a strange and undeniable pull toward the man who cannot be shaken when insulted. He doesn't flinch when praised. He doesn't glow when betrayed. He doesn't beg, he watches everything, feels everything, but chooses not to be ruled by anything. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily. You have power over your mind. Not outside events realize this, and you will find strength. And strength is deeply attractive, because the world is filled with men who are owned by impulse, by anger, by fear, by pleasure. But when you sit with still eyes and a calm breath, when you smile not because things are easy, but because they don't control you, you become dangerous not because you attack, but because nothing can provoke you. Sign 5, you don't try to impress. You let presence speak. An attractive man doesn't announce himself. He doesn't need to. His silence speaks louder than noise. His restraint is more powerful than any boast. Epic teachers said if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid, because the wise man doesn't dress his soul in decoration. He lives in simplicity, and in that simplicity, others see depth. You'll notice this in a room. While others chase attention, he attracts it. While others speak to be seen, he listens to understand. He knows that reputation built on noise collapses in silence, and so he becomes the silence, unbothered by status, unattached to flattery, and therefore irresistible to those who crave depth in a shallow world. If this resonated with you, subscribe to the Stoic Verse for more wisdom to guide your journey. Thank you.